welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through a venison gyro recipe using my Weston meat grinder. So the term venison, depending on who you talk to, can have a number of different definitions. Some people think it refers to any wild game meat. Some people think it refers to meat that has been hunted. But today, the meat that we'll be using is my mule deer that I hunted here in Idaho. And my mule deer meat has a funny kind of story to it. It had a tapeworm cyst that I talked about in my last video. So if you guys have not seen that, a link will come up now. You can definitely check it out. It's good to know. It's actually a great educational sort of video, especially if you're going to be hunting mule deer. It's common in moose as well, so make sure to check that out. That's what we'll be using today. It's in the fridge right now. I'm gonna grab it. Okay, so I've got my meat cut up into 1-inch cubes. That will allow the meat to go through the grinder easily. Next step is to get the grinder set up. I'm gonna grab the parts out of the freezer and get this thing together. This guy is ready to go. If you noticed here, I started with a coarse setting for this first round. It's just the meat, no seasonings yet. We'll add the seasonings in round 2. Okay, round 1 is done. I'm going to quickly add the ingredients now and then change out this plate to a medium setting and then run it all through again. On tight, but never too tight. Just enough. This is round 2. Round 2 is complete. I'm going to change this medium plate out for the fine plate, and then we'll do our final grind. Time to add the last spices to the batch. Just a side note, whenever you take apart your grinder, the meat won't completely grind through. There will always be a little bit remaining at the end. I'm just gonna throw this right in with all of the fine stuff. There's no point in throwing this stuff away. Just include it in the batch. Okay, now on to seasonings. I'm gonna take this meat, put it in 2 separate loaf pans so it's nice and thin, and press it down very evenly to make sure that it cooks even. While the meat is cooking in the oven, I'm gonna get started on the tzatziki sauce. We're gonna zoom in close and get this thing going. cover this in some plastic wrap, throw it in the refrigerator until we are ready to eat. Okay, our meat has set overnight. I'm ready to chop it up and give it a quick fry in the pan, and then we'll be ready to eat. I'm cutting this meat into about 1/2 inch little slivers here, and then I'm going to cut it in half again so they're nice little pieces to throw in the skillet to fry up. This meat set up very well. It's recommended that you use a serrated knife to cut the meat. It'll help keep it together while you're actually frying it up. I'm gonna fry them on both sides, about a minute each side. Alright, meat is done cooking. It's time to put it all together. This is the finished product. I just added some lettuce, tomato, onion, a little bit of feta cheese, and then that tzatziki sauce that we made. So I'm really excited to dig into this. Let's dig in. It tastes awesome. The crazy thing is it really does taste like a gyro. I mean, obviously from the flavors of the tzatziki sauce and the seasonings that we put in, definitely gives it that true gyro feel. And it's good to know that this is meat that I hunted myself, that I butchered myself. It's really satisfying having a hand in the entire process and being able to enjoy meals like this. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to share it. Try this recipe out yourself and share it with your friends. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. If you guys like this, I will definitely be doing more cooking videos like this. I have a dehydrator that I have some recipes that I want to try out on that, guys. So good. It had a tapeworm cyst all throughout the meat of my meal here. So basically what happened